So this is what the Altroz looks like up front, and the Altroz is based on Tata's new ALFA platform. It's the first vehicle on the ALFA platform, and Tata says it's hybrid and electrification ready. So let's get up close and check it out in detail. You have large projector headlamps and fog lamps below, which have the DRLs. You get this black strip on the top that runs across, and a chrome strip below. Honeycomb grille, Tata logo in the center, large headlamp. The bonnet is pretty flat and has prominent creases. Moving on to the side, you have 16-inch diamond cut alloys, black ORVMs with chrome trim, side indicator. You get keyless entry, that's the request button. Take a look at it from the side. That's how it looks. This is the rear door, and the handle is right up here. It's a closer look at the handle. The alloys again. Large tail lamps wrap around, look quite smart. And let's take a look at the tailgate right from the rear. There's a very subtle roof spoiler finished in black. You also get a dual tone roof on this top spec XZ model. The Altroz lettering on the tailgate. Brake lights. This is the rear 3/4 view. So the Altroz will be coming in 4 trim levels: XC, XM, XT and XZ, where the XZ is the top end model, what you are seeing here. On top of that, Tata is offering customization options in 4 trims, where you can choose equipment levels which you may not have in the trim level you choose to buy. These are Luxe, Rhythm with 2 configurations, Style and Urban. So you can just choose what you want and let go of what you don't want. So just walking around, that's the fuel tank opener. Looks quite smashing in this gold color, the signature gold color. That's the car again. Another view up front, and this is the exterior of the car. So next, let's move on to the interior. So before we get inside, let me just show you one feature of the Tata Altroz. Check out the doors. The doors open a complete 90 degree, and it allows for easy ingress and egress, which would be a huge help to senior citizens for getting in and out. Once you get into the Altroz, you are welcomed by a dual tone cabin. You have silver finish on the dash and grey on the bottom, and some nice black material on the top. You have a flat bottom steering wheel, which feels really nice to hold. You have the controls for the audio and your Bluetooth, and plus you have cruise control. Another highlight is that your horn buttons are on the side, not on the center. Of course, you can access it from the center, but this feels really convenient while driving. You don't have to take your hand off the steering. Moving on, the Altroz, just like the Harrier, gets a semi-digital instrument cluster. It's a TFT screen for the MID and the tachometer. You have a 7-inch infotainment system which gets the works. You have Apple CarPlay, you have Android Auto, Bluetooth and the works. The gear knob is very chunky to hold, finished in grey and black. This is the key. It's a smart wearable key which you can wear and just take it anywhere, just about anywhere. A lot of storage spaces here in the middle, plus 2 cup holders. The glove box is very deep. You can even store a laptop in there. The white LED light is very bright. There is no auto dimming mirror in the Altroz, something which could have been added. The door pads are well finished and these are chrome door handles. You also get controls for the audio on the dash if you are very comfortable using those instead of the touch screen. There's climate control with display on the screen. You get a 12-volt charger, USB connectivity, and the fabric on the front seats is quite nice. The seats are bolstered well, they hold you firm in place. Overall, it's a nice place to be up front. You get an armrest here, which is quite a boon while driving. Space is good. You have a dead pedal down there, very convenient. And that's what the front is about. Now let's get into the back seat. So I'm now in the back seat of the Altroz, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice place to be. There's good legroom, under thigh support is pretty good. I'm short, but still I should say taller people should have good amount of headroom. The seats are comfortable, they are twin headrests, and it's a flat floor, so 3 people can sit pretty comfortably. There are rear AC vents, there's a 12-volt charger at the rear as well. The window line is low, so you get a very airy feel into the cabin. Seats themselves are pretty good. You have 3 seat belts, and yeah, this is what the rear is all about. So let's move on to the engine and other specs. So the Altroz comes with a choice of 2 BS6 compliant engines, 1 diesel, 1 petrol. The diesel is the 1.5 litre 4-cylinder engine, and in the Altroz it makes 90 horsepower and 200 Newton meters of torque. And you also have a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder petrol, naturally aspirated, which makes 86 horsepower and 130 Newton meters of torque. We sampled both these engines on this drive, and we drove from Jaisalmer to Longewala. We had a good stretch of road, some twists and turns, smooth tarmac, and straight off the diesel is easily the pick of the lot for me. It's quite punchy, has a good mid-range, accelerates well, and it's just simply fantastic. On the other hand, the 1.2 petrol could have been better with a turbocharger. The performance is not in the league of the diesel. In city traffic, it could be fine, but for the highway, you really need a turbocharger in the petrol engine. I would find myself down changing quite a bit while overtaking, but that wasn't the case of the diesel. The diesel was quite, eager to go off the line and overtakes as well. And both engines come mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox at the moment, but Tata Motors has said that they will add an automatic soon, and we hope to see that happen. And Tata Motors is also saying that the automatic gearbox will be a DCT dual clutch. Now that's something. As far as ride and handling goes, the suspension is pretty sorted, little on the stiffer side, but just glides over bad roads. We didn't encounter a few small speed breakers which we just flew over, and we didn't feel a thing inside. Handling is on par. There's very little body roll. Steering feels responsive, and the car grips the road pretty well. So overall, everything seems quite good, though we still feel the diesel is easily the pick of the lot, and we would recommend you pick up the diesel if you are going for the Tata Altroz. So that's it, folks. That's the Tata Altroz, the latest in the premium hatchback segment from Tata, and it is a lot going for it. It's got a good set of engines, a good feature list, drives well. The diesel is our pick of the lot by far. Punchy engine, great gearbox, and there's a lot of space, which has always been a Tata virtue. How will it stack up with the competition? Only time will tell. The Altroz is slated for a launch in January 2020, that's next month. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Tell us in the comments what you think of the Altroz. Are you going to buy it? We'd love to know. Till then, it's us signing off till the next video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.